So this is number 4 in the performance test. Make sure you've read it to yourself, but basically it's asking you if Twee and Beatley decide to run instead, whose route's going to be fastest? So there's a couple of pieces of information that we need to make sure we log. One, let's go ahead and log Twee and Beatley's route. This is Twee's route, and this is Beatley's route. We want to make sure we are identifying whose route is which. On number 3, the one you just did, you found that Beatley's route was 646.1 feet when you did the Pythagorean theorem and found the hypotenuse. Another thing I want you to log is we're talking about running. So that means we need to find out how fast they're going between grass and street. So in running, let's go ahead and make a mapping. For running on grass, so on grass, it's 4 feet per second. Make sure you log this. This is going to make it easier to figure out what you're dividing by. So if you separate your information onto your paper, when you get ready to do the division, you know what you're dividing by. 12 feet per second. And remember, all you have to do is go to the front page. It has the table that lets you know what is what. So for Twee's route on running the grass, I'm going to divide by 4. That's 345.2 divided by 4. And I want to round to the nearest tenth, but that one's already rounded, so it's 86.3 seconds. This is for grass. And then the next one, she has street in her route, so I'm going to divide this street using my running table by 12. So I'm going to clear my calculator, and I'm going to do 546.2 divided by 12 because they're going 12 feet per second. I'm glad this one did that. Let me see if I can zoom in. This one has a lot of numbers, so we are rounding to the nearest 10. This one is not going to raise it up, so we're going to go ahead and write it as 45.5 seconds. We have to remember that is for Twee's route, for grass and for street. To get the total time, we need to add them together to find out how much it is for the whole route. And I'm going to get that it's 131.8 seconds for Twee's route. But I'm not done because I need to find out Beatley's route in seconds. And all I have right now is the distance. Beatley's route is in grass, so I'm going to divide by 4 because they're running through grass. So if I divide by 4, I can put it into my calculator. 646.1, and I could divide by 4. And here I'm going to get 161.5 seconds. And then I want to write a sentence of reasoning on who's faster. If I look at here, I can see Twee's route's going to be faster because it takes the least amount of seconds compared to Beatley. Now this video explained it thoroughly and did all the steps with you, unlike 1 through 3. This is to show you just to make sure you're doing the division correct. So if you didn't do it on 1 through 3 right, please go back and make sure that you are doing it right. In 3, if you didn't get this, then you did the hypotenuse wrong.